Hi there, it's Suzanne from Suzanne Scarrow Live. I hope you've had a good day. So I wanted to talk to you today about alignment. What is this thing called alignment? And there's a couple of different ways that I want to look at it with you. So the first part would be being in alignment yourself. So your values, your beliefs, your thoughts, and your actions. Are they in alignment? Because if they're not, then you will be feeling off in some way. You're not being authentically true to yourself, and so you will be feeling off in that sense. So think about that. Think about your values, your beliefs, your thoughts, and your actions. Is there a place in your life where you are not aligning all of those things, where you're actually behaving or thinking something that goes against what you believe and what you value? Just check that out for yourself. I sometimes see people who are out of balance and not really sure why, and it's often the reason that they are not in alignment with their values, beliefs, actions, and thoughts. And it will make a difference if you can get those things into alignment. Now, the second way of looking at it that I want to talk to you about is raising your vibration, getting your vibration high. And this brings in a spiritual aspect. And I would say, and other people would say, not just me, that when you are in the highest vibration you can be in, you are actually in alignment with your higher self. Call that whatever you call it, God, universe, source energy, whatever you want to refer to it as. But when you feel as good as you can feel, you are in alignment with that energy. And the beautiful thing is, when you are in alignment with that energy, that's when your life will flow with ease and grace. And you will feel all the good things that you've ever wanted in your life begin to come into your experience. You'll manifest the love that you want. You'll manifest the health that you want. You'll manifest the abundance of money that you want. And if you're not actually attracting those and manifesting those things into your life, then it will be just because there's something else blocking it. An emotional energy, a negative energy that you might have picked up along the way, yours or someone else's, or it might be a negative belief that you have about yourself. And so even though you think you're in the high vibration, there's something else that needs attention and needs work and clearing. And the good news is you can clear it, whether it's a limiting belief or whether it's some old energy that you've been carrying around with you, perhaps about an old failure that you might have had in business or in school, or perhaps an old relationship that didn't work out for you. You can clear all of that energy. And you can do a lot of that work on your own. Once you learn the technique, you can do a lot of that work on your own. If it's a limiting belief, that takes a bit more work, and you might want to find a skilled practitioner to work with you to clear those limiting beliefs. But you'll pick them up because they're patterns in your life that keep repeating. And those patterns might be a sense of feeling not good enough, or a sense of feeling not lovable enough, or a sense of feeling faulty in some way or broken in some way. Now, none of those things are true, but they become our truth. And we pick them up in our early childhood, 0 to 7, where as a child, we look at whatever's going on around us and we interpret, because we're in a theta brainwave pattern, which is very similar to being under hypnosis. We interpret that whatever is going on around us is because of us. And it's happening because we are not good enough, or not lovable enough, or faulty in some way, and we take on that belief. And of course, once we've got it in our energy field, we attract more evidence of it. And so it seems to be more and more true, but it was never true in the first place. The truth is, it's whatever the circumstances you were in at the time. So for example, I took on a belief at 2 years of age that I was not good enough because I wasn't making my parents happy, which was what I thought was my role in life. and they were clearly not happy because they were discussing very loudly something downstairs, and I couldn't get down the stairs. I couldn't get out of my cot and out of the room and down the stairs and make them happy. My interpretation was that I'm not good enough. Now, that's a nonsense. You can see that that's a nonsense. It's not true at all, but that became my truth for way, way too many years. And it doesn't have to be that way. You can identify what that limiting belief is, get it out of the way, get yourself into alignment, and start to live with the ease and grace that you were designed for. So the other way of thinking about being in alignment is just simply living a joyful life, feeling joy, happiness, freedom, love, knowledge that you are the best you can be, no matter what's going on around you. Now, that sometimes will take working with a skilled practitioner as well, but it is available to you. You can feel that love, that joy, that freedom, that knowledge that you are living your truth, your authentic self. And all that needs to happen is for you to release any negative emotion that you've been carrying and release those negative limiting beliefs that you might be carrying. And then you'll find that you can get into that joyful place, that place of freedom and love and appreciation, passion for your life. You can be there no matter what's going on around you. That is true alignment. And that is what I would love for you to achieve. It's really why I say spiral up to live the life that you love, that loves you right back. That is what you deserve. That is what's available to you. And that's what I would love for you to experience. Talk to you again soon.